What's good, Eagles fans? Y'all are tuned into a very amazing dose of Chalk It Up, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. First things first, like I always say, I'm grateful for you guys for showing me love. You guys, I made it to 200 subscribers. 200. Yes, that's a small number to you, but that's a major number to me. Oh my goodness, you guys. Like, I just been getting so much love through the content. People been, giving their opinions, even if they from the opposite squad. I've been having Giants fans in there, Browns fans in there, Cowboys fans in there talking they trash, and I love it, man. My Eagles fans been holding it down, and y'all just been showing me so much love. You guys, I got merch on the way. Yes. Chalk It Up has merch on the way. I take care of y'all. I got you. I give y'all the content, and now when I do the content, y'all can throw the hoodie, go to wait. I'm telling y'all a little too much, but the merch is coming, and I'm grateful. I'm so grateful for you guys, and I'm in a better mood today. The Philadelphia Eagles lost to the New York Giants on Sunday. The score was 27-17, and like I said, I'm in a better mood. I'm doing a lot better than I previously was. This wasn't a game that was really easy for me to get over. I was supposed to make a video yesterday on Monday, but I really just needed a break from this team for 24 hours, honestly. I didn't even play Madden yesterday. I just needed some time away from them. The Philadelphia Eagles have been, in short, a disappointment this season from top to bottom. The defense has been up and down. Quarterback play has been inconsistent at the very best. Coaching and play calling has been lackluster. There's just been an overwhelming amount of inconsistency with this organization, with this team. And then on top of that, it seems there's just been a lack of accountability. All we're getting every week is, oh, we got to do better. Oh, guys have to do their job. Oh, we're going to correct those mistakes. The same reiterations. But at some point, something has to give. At some point, the bridge has to break. At some point, all the chips have to come down. And honestly, week 10, we just got out of week 10. We're going into week 11. We have to play the Browns. And honestly, I'm not too optimistic. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Because I take these Eagles serious. I'm extremely passionate to the point where if things don't go right, food don't taste right. If things don't go right, the sun don't shine as bright. You dig? So these Eagles have really been killing me all season. They've been killing us all season. But like I said, there's so many problems these Philadelphia Eagles have. These Eagles have so many problems to the point where as though you can't just point at the quarterback because that may be the easy option. That's the easy target. That's the low-hanging fruit. But any real sports fan knows this. Any real Eagles fan knows this. The problem goes far beyond Carson Wentz. This has been a buildup for the past few years. Every season, our offense has gotten more and more flat. If you want to you can make an argument that our defense is playing one of their best seasons if you take away that Giants game. Our defense has played one of their best seasons, especially when it comes to covering the pass, if you take away that Giants game. Jim Schwartz has been very inconsistent. His play calling has been going downhill as well these past few seasons. Doug Pederson's play calling has been going downhill these past few seasons, and he hasn't been the same since Frank Reich and Dave Filippo have been in the building. Same thing with Mike Rowe. Doug Pederson has not been the same since his supporting cast has left. When you look at the Indianapolis Colts, you see the creativity in their offense. You see where our magic went. But again, that's no excuse. Doug Pederson, you are a Super Bowl winning coach. There comes a point in time when you have to step up your play calling. It comes a point in time where you have to reinvent yourself. There comes a point in time where you must bend your play calling, bend your playbook, bend your scheme to your personnel, and you have not done that. Last season, you were much better at doing that, it seemed like, especially in the last 4-game stretch. But nonetheless, it's a new season, and you have not been delivering for this organization, for this team, Doug Pederson. And again, the low-hanging fruit is Carson Wentz. It's easy to point out his deficiencies. It's so easy. Sure, he has not been doing a good job with maintaining possession of the ball. He has not done us any favors in protecting the ball. But Beyond that, if you want to dig a little deeper, because the devil's in the details, Carson Wentz's play calling from Doug Pederson has not put them in any position to win. Doug Pederson's situational play calling has been abysmal. It's been lackluster. It's been a liability to the point where as though we've been losing out on easy free points. Is there a reason why we're going for all these two-point conversions this season, it seems like? Sure, we've been behind the 8 ball. But why are we going for all these 2-point conversions? There's no point. Mainly the second 2-point conversion that we went for in the Giants game. What was the point of that? If we kick the field goal, we're down by 3. So why? You kick the field goal, you're down by 3, Doug. That points to your lack of skills when it comes to the play calling. You say the reason you went for the 2 is because it was an analytic decision, right? But Doug Pederson was on Angelo Cataldi and the morning team's show on Monday morning, 94 WIP. He was on there this morning, or Monday morning rather, and he had a lot to say. He was very animated. And I want you guys to hear this, and I want to, talk about it with you guys, because I believe Doug is getting to the point in the season where he's beginning to break. He's beginning to crack. All his angst and frustrations are starting to bleed through. And honestly, if things continue, he's going to bury himself. But let's hear this conversation.
Head coach of the Eagles, Doug Pederson. Hi, Doug.
Good morning, Angelo. Thanks for the lead-in. I appreciate that.
I'm sorry. That was just...
That was awesome.
I know.
Hey, listen, that just puts me in a great mood today. Already in a good mood. I appreciate it.
Oh, I kind of felt you probably wouldn't be in a good mood.
Should I hang up now?
No, please don't, Doug.
I'm feeling my obligation right now. If I hang up, I feel my obligation.
Doug, I fully understand.
I'm pissed off, Angelo.
All right, what about Doug?
I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off at myself. I'm pissed off at the way we played. And it's just, it frustrates me. It frustrates me to no end. And, we have too much pride. And I have too much pride. These players have too much pride. We work our ass off during the week. And it's frustrating. It is frustrating. And, blame it on me all you want. I'll handle it with the players. You can blame it on me. I'm a big guy. I can handle it. That's fine.
Yes, Doug, we're going to blame you. We've been blaming you for the past several weeks. As a matter of fact, we've been blaming you since about week 2, week 3. This has not been an easy season to experience, Doug. Yes, you're pissed off, but so are we. What's taking you so long to get to this point, my friend? Let's continue.
But this is... We're self-inflicting ourselves. We are killing ourselves. We're shooting ourselves in the foot. All those cliche little, statements is still showing up, and it's frustrating.
Doug, now that you've looked at the tape, what's your best explanation for what happened yesterday?
I look at a lot of different things.
Honestly, you guys, that deep breath, that's the kind of deep breath where there's too much to mention. You have too many problems on your plate. That's the frustrated deep breath. You guys, we have been seeing this with our own eyes. The Philadelphia Eagles have not been doing well. The passing game has not been productive. If you know that, Doug Pederson, why are you continuing to throw the ball 35 plus times a game? 35 plus times a game. I want to actually find out how many times Carson Wentz has been throwing this ball for real. I really want to know, because it's been putting us in a position where we're turning the ball over. You know your quarterback is struggling, Doug. 12 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Huh? He went that whole Giants game without throwing a touchdown. The running game was balling for you. Why weren't you feeding Boston Scott and Miles Sanders all evening or all afternoon? I apologize, you guys. I'm in a time loop. But let's look at Carson Wentz's passing attempts over the past several weeks. Okay? we're gonna go back to Doug talking, but I want to just dissect some things. So week 1, Washington football team, 42 passing attempts. Week 2, 43 passing attempts. Week 3, 47 passing attempts. Okay, so at that point, we are 0-2-1. 0-2-1, you guys, with Carson Wentz throwing the ball more than 40 times a game. So we have San Fran, week 4. We throw the ball less than 30 times, 28 times to be exact, and we win our first game of the season. What did that tell you? Stop throwing the ball this much. Otherwise, you will lose the game. The first time you throw the ball less than 30 times a game, you win. So let's continue. Like I said, week 4, 28 attempts. Week 5, 35 attempts. Loss. Week 6, 40 attempts. Loss. Week 7, 43 attempts. Win. But honestly, we should have lost if Evan Ingram catches that ball when we played the Giants the first time. But I'll continue. Week 8, 27 attempts. Now, we won that game. We ran the ball more than we passed it, I believe. But my thing is, he's on. And then real quick, week 10, 37 attempts. So only twice this season, we've thrown the ball less than 30 times. And most of those games we've lost. So my thing is, if you know your passing game is struggling, why are you passing it as much as you're doing it? Tell me why, Dougie. Miles Sanders is averaging damn near 6 yards a carry this season. Boston Scott are averaging about 4 or 5 yards per carry this season. Around that, maybe 4 yards. Maybe I'm pushing it. Who knows? But he's averaging a good amount per carry. Those guys are the offense at this point because Carson Wentz has been struggling. And if you know that, put your team in a better position. Know your personnel. Know your personnel. And that's been the whole problem this season. The personnel decisions have just been terrible. Did you guys know Miles Sanders has never had a game? Never had a game of more than 20 rush attempts. Never. The Giants game, I think he had 15 attempts. Boston Scott had 3 attempts. Boston Scott was averaging 21 yards a carry. Miles Sanders was averaging 5.7 yards a carry. Doug, what's up? What's up? It's there. I don't understand the decisions that have been made. I really don't. And again, like I said, sure, Carson Wentz has been struggling, but we have not been putting him in the best positions to succeed. And Jim Schwartz, I'm going to be honest, I'm over you. I'm not even going to get into too much detail about you, man. I'm tired of watching these cornerbacks playing. I'm tired of watching these cornerbacks giving about 5 or 10 yards cushion to these wide receivers. Why would you ever do that? You're giving them too much time to get into their breaks, make their moves, get momentum. Why? Why not get the cornerbacks in their faces, press coverage? Why not? I don't understand it. We have so many problems, you guys, with this team top to bottom. And honestly, it begins and ends with Doug Pederson. It's just that simple. Carson Wentz is the problem, yes. But I believe with the right coaching, the right situation, he can thrive. I don't believe him and Doug Pederson have been on the same page for quite some time. There's no relationship there. You don't see Doug Pederson communicating with Carson Wentz on the sideline. You just don't. No matter what happens, good or bad, there's no communication really. That's a problem for me. And the only way Doug gets himself out of this situation is if he gives up play calling. Just like that. If he gives up play calling. But we know he won't. And he also knows his play calling is the problem. That's the sad part.
I look at, number one, I look at 11 penalties. I mean, let's just start there. Let's start with 11 penalties, whether we agree with it.
I forgot to mention the penalties, you guys. Again, this is going to be a calm video from me. But the penalties, come on.
Or not, there's 11 penalties. Let's start with 0 for 9 on 3rd down. Let's look at that. Right? Those are penalties are discipline things. 3rd down are execution things.
Honestly, y'all get the point. He gets into detail about, his play calling and putting people in the best position. And honestly, the guys are upset and we got to bounce back. Blase, blase, blase. The bottom line is, you guys, Doug Pederson is officially on the hot seat. I made it very clear. If we lost this game, a job will be on the line. And I believe it's more so Doug Pederson's than Carson Wentz because honestly, they got so much money tied up in Carson Wentz. He ain't going nowhere for the next 2 or 3 years. Honestly, at the minimum. There's so much money tied up with that man, so much guaranteed money. He ain't going nowhere for the next 2 or 3 years. So that's our guy. And honestly, at this point, we might have a better chance seeing him under a different guidance, different leadership, a different coach. Because honestly, like I said, if Doug Pederson doesn't change his ways, his job is on the line. He may lose it. And his only way out of it is if he gives up play calling. That's how I see it, you guys. You guys have been tuned in to Chalk It Up, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. I'm your humble host, Tone the Shields II. Again, like I mentioned, you guys, I'm so grateful that y'all been locking in with me. I'm so grateful. Like, I appreciate it to the fullest. I got merch on the way. Be on the lookout for the merch, man. Y'all gonna like it, I think. I really do. It's an exciting time right now. Just for me personally, I feel like I'm just in my creative groove, and it's nothing without you guys. Without you guys putting the battery in my back every single day, I'm nothing without it. So once again, you guys have been tuned in to Chalk It Up, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just gotta charge it to the game. I'm your humble host, Tone the Shields II. One love, y'all. Fly Eagles fly.